program. Viewer discretion is advised.
One in the door is the immortal Ghost Rider! Start a poop scuba! Walter to Moscow! Sci-Fi Monday! Gun Bunny and Shockwave! Jill Powers, the River Daughter! Roll Tide, Gilly Chow, roll Tide, brother! The Eldritch Lord's Asta! Me and my monkey! The longest person! The lady, Arwen Avalon. The angriest wrench on the internet, Mark the Eminently Tired. The life of Brian. What is up, brother? Psychodorp 9. Gary Badger Sandwich Worthington. Penny! Big hugs to Penny. It's hump day. Project Cambridge. Jill Powers, the River Daughter. Tyrannus Cygnus. The Mad Dr. Adega Outlaw. Zakarot 315. And the little penguin sheriff Punkwaddle. What is up, brother? Good morning. How are you doing? We've got Dave Bob, the Rooster Dave Bob. What is up, brother? Good morning. Good to see you. How's everybody out there doing? And we've got a little Cotton in the crowd this morning with Cotton Ministries. Good morning, man. Good morning. How are you doing? It's Puddle Jumper jumping in from a gate. Good morning, my friend. How are you doing? Good to see you. Good to see all of you. Good to finally be back talking to you. That damn dog El Perro screwed everything up. I found out after the show that damn dog, Holly, came to me and said, "Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. That damn El Perro just put the whole kibosh on the whole thing. I don't know how he got my keys." I'm like, "Well, keep your keys away from that damn dog." So we blame El Perro for the craziness yesterday morning on the morning show. He is the reason. That dog tried to screw up all of StreamYards. Yes, all of StreamYards. That damn dog, El Perro de Rovere. Ugh, commie dog that apparently Mexican Iron Man is afraid of. What's up with that? What's up with that? Why would Mexican Iron Man be afraid of El Perro? You would think, I mean, he strangled him, tried to pull his eyeball out, tried to rip his nose off, tried to pull his ears off. He's done everything. I don't know why Mexican Iron Man would be afraid of that little commie dog, El Perro. Good morning, Mary's Game Room. She says, good morning, Loki. Good morning, Mary's Game Room. What is up? One half of the Twins of Terror are here. Daryl the Derelict Greetings Program. How are you doing? Good morning. Me and my monkey. What's up, me and my monkey? How you doing? Mephisto's Movie Reviews. The other half of the Twins of Terror is here. Arwen Avalon. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, you two. Holy shit. How are y'all doing? What is up? He's not a dog person. Yeah, no shit. No shit, he's not a dog person. little bastard, El Perro de Rovere, responsible for so much chaos, so much nuttiness. That's why I loved him, because, mischief, chaos, they go hand in hand. That's why I married chaos. It works. But yeah, that dog, no. Hashtag justice for El Perro. Project Storytime. Yeah, he's not getting a pardon, little bastard. Oh, he's going to the vet. Going to the vet, going to get a shot. Never going to wake up, never going to be caught spot. I love that puppy. You leave him alone. Hey, YouTubers, leave that dog alone. So who's in the Christmas spirit? Raise your hand. Who's in the Christmas spirit? Who's all like, oh my God, Loki, I'm just like, I got my little hot cocoa. I got my hot cocoa. I got my tree up. I do this, I do that. Who's in the Christmas spirit? Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you're just like, Loki's getting, oh yeah, we're going to get that dog snipped. That way it can never reproduce. God help us if it does. We are never going to let that happen. Penny is in the Christmas spirit. Penny's raising her hand. She is in the Christmas spirit. She is all for it. She's like, Loki, I got my cocoa. I got my tree up. I got the lights on. Everything's going good. 2 weeks away. Pacific's like, bah, humbug. Who's ready? Who's ready? Ghost Rider is like, yo, what up right here? Christmas spirit. Keely Chow, roll tide, brother, roll tide. Math is like, I'm close. Math's going to be doing Hanukkah. Oh, happy Hanukkah. I can't remember the words of the song. The Hanukkah song. Does anybody remember the Hanukkah song? No. God, I used to listen to all that all the time. I used to listen to all those tapes and CDs and Adam Sandler stuff. Man, what a wasted youth. Listening to Adam Sandler tapes and CDs. But the Christmas one was always like great, the songs and the jokes and the skits, and our Hanukkah songs are so different. We'll look up the Adam Sandler Hanukkah song. It's funny. It's funny. At least it was when I was a kid. And not funny in a bad way, making fun of way. No, because he's Jewish. So I watched A Christmas Carol with George C. Scott last night. I watched The Year Without a Santa the other day. I think it was Monday. I was supposed to be on Pops's yesterday, and things got all screwy and screwed up. And I was supposed to be over there talking about the Year Without a Santa Claus. Obviously, that didn't happen. But I wish I could have been there. Some people, I put my little Charlie Brown tree up and I absolutely love it. We've got a little, I was thinking about putting mine right there, right here. So I know that would cover up like part of that, but I'm thinking about putting mine up right there. It's a little white tree. It's not very big, it's just a little white Charlie Brown tree. I think it's the first one that we got when we got together and like moved in together. It's just a little tree, little white tree. Now we've got a big ass white tree right over behind that wall. That takes like 3 different sections to put together and hook up, but it's got pine cones on it. It's wide. It's got lights. It's got its own lights. I just haven't felt that spark yet. I don't know. And it's okay. For anybody out there who's like, Loki, I understand. I haven't had quite. I'm wearing a fuck calm shirt at Christmas time. Seriously, there's something missing. There is something missing. And I don't know what it is. I went out in this shirt last week and someone was like, oh my, is that a Christmas shirt? And then they stopped and they were like, oh my, it's not, is it? And I'm like, are you talking to me? No. I'm like, what the hell was that all about? Oh, well, I'm wearing a fuck com shirt. I'm battling and go to Valhalla. That's what the shirt says. Last year, I didn't get in the spirit at all. And there's a lot of that. There is a lot of that. I was talking with Snow the other day, and I was like, I've got 6 DMs in my, and these are from people that I follow. It's not random junk, because yeah, you ain't DMing me if I don't know who the hell you are. I've got 6 DMs from people saying that, they're not going to have a Christmas this year, or something along those lines. And I'm like, you know what? Sometimes it's okay to feel that way. Sometimes it's okay to feel like, you know what? I'm not doing it this year. Okay, I get it. Things are tough. Things have been tough. People are acting like fools. They are. You go online, watch one of Snowdub's 29 different reaction videos to liberal meltdowns. You could see the way a lot of people are acting. Should you let other people decide how you're going to be for the holidays? No, but that works both ways too. If you try and be fake, you're never going to get in the spirit of things. And if you're pushing somebody else to do it, well, that oftentimes backfires and doesn't work. You end up in the exact same position you're in now, or worse. And this right here, we forget that the holidays can be as big or as small as we need them to be. And if you need them to be small, if you're like Loki, I just want to get to New Year. I want to get to January. I want to get to after all the nonsense is over and the people are done acting like crazy. That's not going to stop. It'll just continue. The craziness is going to continue. Believe me, it's not going to stop. They're not going to let it stop. The most you can do is tone it out. Tone it out. Push it out. Don't listen. Don't pay attention. What's up, Pops? I mentioned you this morning, man. I'm really sorry about what happened yesterday. I feel absolutely terrible about it. I watched that movie again on Monday, Year Without a Santa Claus. It's such a good movie. It really is. And stuff like that helps me. Do you know what I do? I, like, when we did the tree, immediately put on Charlie Brown Christmas. Why? Because Snoopy is my boy. I've got multiple Snoopy ornaments up on the tree, multiple Peanuts ornaments on the tree. Some of those go back to 1979, the year I was born, and that I've had for forever. I had from 79 up until the 90s. And now I've got like 79, 80, 81, 82, and 83, I think. And that's it. That's all I've got left. I've only got, a handful of them because the rest of them either broke or got lost or something. But Peanuts, man, that's what helps me. It's Charlie Brown, Snoopy. Snoopy's my boy. Yeah, curse you, bloody Red Baron. So you've got that can help. As soon as, because it took 30 minutes, believe me, it took more than 30 minutes to put the tree up, get it working. Because at first, Eris was like, it won't turn on. It's broke. It's ruined. We're going to have to get another one. And I'm like, we ain't getting another one. You know how much we paid for this damn thing? And I'm like, oh, check this out. And, like Clark Griswold plugging in the lights and screaming at everybody to get out there. I was like, and she goes, I would have never checked that. I'm like, well, that's why I'm here. Got stuff all up. The Rankin Bass movies, man. Boom, right there, Daryl. That will help. I'm telling you, that will help. I do. Gun Bunny, I do, and I've got more I'm gonna do. I've got more I'm gonna do. I'm going. So the biggest thing that's hit me this year is the last couple months. I've hit at least a half a dozen doctor's appointments each month. And I know some people are like, Loki, that's not really when you're going like an hour and a half down the freeway and back and forth. It man, you're trying to squeeze everything in. You're trying to get as much in as possible. I've got commitments to people. I've got things I'm doing, and then something unexpected comes up and throws everything out of whack. You're damn right. I feel burned out. I do. I do. And I've got more. I've got more coming. I'm starting a whole new thing in January. So there is a new project I'm working on in January. I think the coffee thing is finally coming into focus. Um, Not that that many people are going to buy it, but I said I was going to do like a coffee, and I'm damn right I'm going to do a coffee. Hell, even if it cost me, I'd get the coffee out because that's man, dude. I have coffee every morning. I fought to have this coffee. I gave up shit to have this coffee. I had to fight and rearrange shit in my own daily routine to have a cup of coffee. Why? Because my heart beats too fast. My heart beats too fast, and they were like, caffeine bad. And I was like, okay, what else can I do to bring down my heart rate? And I've done it, man. I've done it through medication. I've done it through exercise. I'm still exercising. The foot may be broke, but you can still do your arms and work on everything and get your arms going, which is exactly what I've been doing. And you know what? After I work out, my heart rate's actually at a better place than it is before I work out, which is crazy. The only thing bad about Christmas, Mariah Carey, tune that bitch out. That bitch does not deserve to be on the radio, on the TV. Just tune her out. You know what I do? You know what I do? To keep that bitch at bay. So we've got like a jukebox thing we got last year for Christmas. And what do I do? Where is it? Boom. Amazon Music. Just load up your Amazon Music app. Pick the songs you want. Bluetooth that shit into your speaker, into your Bluetooth box, into your whatever, and listen to what you want, man. Listen to the Christmas music you want. Merry Christmas, Loki and Valhalla. Olds Gamer 72 Cutlass with 34-month member chat, brother. Merry Christmas to you and yours. I hope it's excellent. I really do. And a Dig Outlaw with a $49.99 super chat. What are you doing, bro? And he says, buy Eris something real nice, bro. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for being a brother. Thank you for being who you are. Thank you for everything. And this one is just for you. A dig. Long live the fighters at Christmas. Go!
Long live the fighters!
Very much appreciated, brother. What did Papa say? Cotton, what is up, Cotton? He says Mariah Carey is in with the Diddy crowd. Just saying. Oh yeah, the P Diddies, the Pitties, the Pitties, P Diddies. Christmas song is the only Mariah Carey song I like. I have no idea what the Christmas song is. I guess I don't listen to her at all. I try my best to avoid all that or blank my memory of any song she's ever done. I did at one point, and this was so long ago. This is when I was still being a bad boy. I'll just say that. This is when I was still being a bad boy. I was doing restocking at a mall, and they always played that shit like that. and I only went in there at night. I only worked there at night because I was restocking stores. Spent a couple of hours in each one, then went home and crashed out. And it was a paycheck. It was a nice little paycheck, but they had that shit blasting like constantly. And I was just like, that was a long time ago. Nabob says, take your hat off, boy. Take your hat off, boy. That's $1 bill.
A dollar? I've never seen a dollar. Nobody's got a dollar. Let us see the dollar. There it is. It's beautiful. Take your hat off, boy. That's $1 bill.
Take your hat off, boy. That's $1 bill. Gun Bunny says, I prefer listening and watching Twisted Sister Christmas. I can dig it. I can dig it. Can you dig it, sucker? Yeah, I can dig it. We all know Mike's favorite Christmas song. It's sung by George Michaels. Yes, it is. Yes, it is a dig. If you want to get Mike something nice for Christmas, get him something from George Michael's collection. He will absolutely love it and love you for the rest of your life. He'll be like, oh my God, how did you know? And then just say, Loki told me. And he will give you the most soury face because of how much shit we give him about George Michaels. AC/DC, Mistress for Christmas. There's all kinds of things you can do. And you know what? If you don't want to do them, if you're like, Loki, I don't want to deal with that. Loki job number 109, overstocking. Yeah, overnight retail stocking. I'm not shitting you. Swear to God. And it was good during the holidays. And I just needed some extra money. I'd gotten a huge batch. I'd gotten a quantity of Christmas tree green. I'll just say that I'll say that Christmas tree green, a large quantity. And I needed time to get rid of it. I was broke and I needed money. And I saw the thing for the restocking and I was like, I'll just do that. And I did it and I sold the Christmas tree green and got my cash back. Yeah. So, I mean, it was one of those seasonal things. And the best time was at night. And I did like Bath and Body Works and a couple of game stores. And it was interesting to see those places at night absolutely empty. And, you know, you'd be like, man, I want to have fun in there. I wish everything was open and and it was just all private and shit. Now they're empty. You can't even do anything because all the damn things are empty. There are no stores open. And the ones that are like Dillard's. So malls have pretty much like fallen off the face of the earth. There's a couple that are still around, but damn. Olds Gamer 72 Cutlass gifted a Loki's Mornings of Mischief membership. Brother, you are the gifting membership machine. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so very much for filling the halls here in Valhalla and keeping people in their memberships and giving new people opportunities to get memberships. Blood Guilty Gaming was gifted a membership this morning. Congratulations, Blood Guilty Gaming. This one is just for you. Welcome to the Viking Horde. Let's release the row here. I'm Sko! Anima, good morning. She says, hey, nerds. Good morning, guys. If you haven't checked out Pop Culture Minefield, go over there and check out Pop Culture Minefield. Absolutely wonderful, guys. And a lady who has a wonderful accent that'll get you like on your tiptoes each day. The Life of Brian. I used to dislike The Polar Express. Now it's one of my favorite Christmas films. Always bring the Christmas spirit. There's all kinds of options. You know, I used to watch Ernest Saves Christmas. There's all kinds of options. I don't watch Ernest Saves Christmas anymore. It gets me upset because I loved him and now he's gone. Malls are so dead, it's hard to get groups of high schoolers together to fist fight. Dude, man, it's just, they're, you catch one. Like there's one that we go to that's always busy. It is always busy. You could go there on a Wednesday night and that bitch is full with people going back and forth and running around and fighting for everything. And you're like, ugh. There's actually a really cool record store in there. I got to go back and see if that's still there. Because the last time I was in there, I got my Superman the movie record. That was middle of this year, I think. Back in like June or July before I broke my foot. Miracle on 34th Street. 47, not 94. Miracle on 34th Street, there's plenty. Violent Night and the red one. Gun Money. Popping off some new movies. Violent Night was last year. I really liked Violent Night. That's not a movie you want to watch with your mom for Christmas or anything like that, but I liked it. I enjoyed it. There's a lot of Santa's Sleigh for anybody out there who doesn't know. One of the wackiest, craziest Christmas openings ever. Fran Drescher gets her head caught on fire and thrown into a bowl of eggnog. James Caan gets like turkey knifed in his hands and murdered and all kinds of stuff. First 5 minutes of the movie. Yeah, Bill Goldberg is Santa. And it's Santa if he was like a Viking marauder that was a killer. That, oh man, it is funny. He comes down on this like white buffalo sleigh. So it's this Viking sleigh with shields and swords on the side of it. And this white buffalo is pulling it. And he comes down and he like lands. And there's this old lady like driving a caddy and she's weaving back and forth. And he's like, move, yo, bitch. And runs his damn buffalo into the back of her car, knocks her off the road. Her cigarette comes out of her mouth and catches her car on fire. And he's just like, ah, ha, 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 as he's riding by. And you're like, holy shit, what is this? What is this movie? And why have I not seen it? And there's plenty of time for all that with all the I'll make your heart, I'll make your heart cry movies that are out there that are the good feeling Christmas movies. Die Hard, bitches. Boom. Die Hard. Nakatomi Plaza. I'm turning my car into Swiss cheese. Welcome to the party, pal. Batman, because you can never go wrong with Mel Gibson. You can never go wrong with Mel Gibson. I know he was canceled, but and he was canceled over bullshit. He was canceled over a phone call that his ex, who sat there and fucked with him for an hour, got him to scream and yell over the phone. Do you know how many chicks, how many girlfriends, how many sit there and poke the bear? Sit there and poke that button until the dude loses his shit and starts yelling. And that's supposed to be the reason why we canceled Mel Gibson. They canceled Mel Gibson because he came out and he was like, no, I actually do believe in religion. And it's not, the upside down star bullshit that you do. All like weird. Yeah, right there. That's it, right there. If you get out of line, you are culled from the herd. They will find a reason, any reason, to cull you and get rid of you and leave you in the wilderness to die alone. And there's a lot of people that are tired of it. And they're going off to do their own shit. I don't blame them. I don't blame them at all. Go off and do your own shit. Listen, this is the way this has worked, and this has worked for like the last 100 years. Hollywood disposes of people that are no longer useful. Don't let them bullshit you into any other way of thinking. Scarlett Johansson was all in on the I want to be a sexy, flirty, naughty little redhead until she got older and Hollywood stopped paying attention. And then it was, I want to be taken seriously. I want to be a director. I want this. I want that. Because she's trying to find a way to stay relevant in a system that is designed to get rid of her once she passes her expiration date. And that is the way it works. When she aged out, she became unimportant to Hollywood. So, of course, she comes out and she's like, oh, I wish I wouldn't have done this, or I felt like slutty when I did this. She was all in on that because it was opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. And I know I'm not going to get too much into that because that's just the way they operate. Ironcaster says Mel Gibson had a passion. Punkwaddle says till she aged out and then she got moral fiber. Exactly. And that's the way it works. Mel has been preaching nothing but the truth. He knows. There's a reason why we connected to these people. There's a reason why we connected to them when we were growing up, when we were watching these movies, when we were doing this. Because there are people out there, even in Hollywood, that their themselves comes out in their acting. They can't hide it. As much as we talk about how shitty like Zendaya is, because she's always herself, that is her coming out in every piece of work she does. She can't hide it because she's got eternal resting bitch face stamped on her soul whenever, and that's why she gets work. That is why she gets work. Literally, we are in the age of, oh, you have resting bitch face imprinted on your soul. We're going to give you this contract and you're going to do this and this and this. That's just the way they operate. Undead Ramen, the Star Wars Holiday Special, I have to dust that one off from my uninitiated friends. I haven't watched that. I think maybe last year or the year before. But before that, I hadn't seen that movie in like a decade or two. And because of the wonders of YouTube and other platforms like it, we can go back and we can watch the holiday special, which would never be aired. Now, I don't think people realize how much choice you have nowadays. You have got so much choice. You can watch anything. You can find damn near anything. We were going to review, I can't remember what we were review over on Talk Hard, but we were going to review something. And, it was Dutch. Pops is like, I can't find it. I can't get it. I was like, give me 5 minutes. I'll find it. Was not on Amazon. Was not on Vudu. Was not on any of the other streaming services. And it's not Vudu anymore. It's Fandango now. What are you going to do? You got to find it. So you find it. And then you share it. Thank you for not letting us purchase it, because we would have all just gone and done that if we could have just bought the damn thing. The point is, they don't want this out now. They don't want this movie out now. They don't want it shown. They're embarrassed by it. Dutch is too underrated. Yeah, absolutely it is. 15 to 20 years career expectancy for a woman in Hollywood. Once they age out, that's it. They don't want them anymore. They got to go do something. They got to go behind the camera. They got to find another way to earn. Otherwise, they're done. They're absolutely done. And then they get that chip on their shoulder like it's our fault. And that's what they're told. Oh, the audience doesn't want to see you. Oh, the audience has moved on from you. Oh, the audience. No. They don't want to put her in a position where she is still hot. They want to get a new little 20-year-old, Sydney Sweeney, and go with her. And eventually Sydney Sweeney is going to age out, and they will do this again and again and again. If you know the business, that's exactly what they're going to do. 1 in 10 may stick around, but not all of them. There ain't no way. There are some that stick around. Sigourney Weaver, obviously, but they got to have chops. They got to have real chops to do that. So that's just the way it works. Margot Robbie is on the edge. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. You see her, and you're like, wow, she's about there. She's about there. And once they're done, they're done. Once they are done with them, they are done with them. Either you stick around or you're gone. And that's why every once in a while, you see someone like Kim Basinger. You see someone in a movie that's done by a certain director. I know Seth MacFarlane does this all the time. He'll bring in a woman that Hollywood's been done with for decades and be like, I want you. I'm going to write this role just for you because I love you and I can't believe you're not around anymore. Every once in a while, that shit like that happens because he doesn't care and he wants to break the cycle. So Cotton's like, I am sick of Margaret Robbie and I am sick of Ryan Reynolds. Ryan's never going to go away. Ryan's going to be that old dude that turns into Clint Eastwood as he ages up. But he'll still be funny. He'll be a funny Clint Eastwood. Ryan's going to be around forever. That's just that guy, and guys are different. That's the way it works. And they can sit there and they can talk about equality. They can talk about all that shit, but that's not changing. They can talk all the shit they want. They can be like, you need more giant chin women in your blah, blah, blah. You need more man chin in this. You need more man chin in your games. You need more man chin in your movies. But they aren't getting rid of the dudes. They never have. The men stick around and they get older and they get more distinguished usually. And they're in more. The chicks, man, like 1 in 10, maybe, if that, stick around in Hollywood and grow into being an older female in the movie industry. Yeah, you rarely hear about male actors being past their shelf life. No, you never do. What you do hear is scandal. You hear, oh, scandal, you hear this, and then they disappear. They might pop up again in 10 years, and you're like, oh, what happened to them? Oh, they're back. Da, 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 da. So, Ironcaster is a baby. Ironcaster is a baby face. Ironcaster is a baby face. Punkwaddle and Snacks are villains. They're heels. So you've got Ironcaster, who is a baby face, and you've got Drunkwaddle and the little green goblin Snacks, who are heels. Absolutely. Absolutely. I love all three of them. They go from leading lady to aunt to the grandma character. Marissa Tomei. I remember the first movie I saw Marissa Tomei in, and it was Oscar. Anybody know what Oscar is? I put food. Sylvester Stallone, she plays his daughter in Oscar. That's the first movie I remember seeing her in. And now she's, Aunt May and all the, My Cousin Vinny. And she's in all these movies. So she aged up and she stuck around. But she still looks like absolutely 100% rocking the mom bod. So she doesn't even have a mom bod. She's still got the, she's more developed than she was in Oscar. She was flat as a board in Oscar. Now she's got the curves and she's definitely got the older woman hot bod nailed. I'm a local sheriff, and punk law may not be the same as federal law. That's right. She's still fine. Absolutely. Absolutely. What does this all have to do with Christmas, Loki? relaxing. You got to relax. You got to have a good time. You've got to pound that eggnog and say, fuck it. Not unless you're non-alcoholic eggnog if you're a damn alcoholic. Something. Don't make me be misogynistic. I'm shit. We were born that way. You just a bunch of ists and obes and yatsies. That's right. We all are. That's us. Each and every one of us. We're all ists and obes and yatsies. Diane Lane and Leah Thompson have aged gracefully as well. In that, I will go with Leah Thompson any day of the week. Oh my effing God, that's what I forgot for the delivery. Eggnog. Oh no. Oh no. Well, get you some eggnog and have it delivered. Or pick some up on the way home. There's eggnog everywhere. You can get eggnog at the damn gas station now. You have alcoholic eggnog? Let us go in the back and check. Oh, yes, sir. We have this entire bottle of alcoholic eggnog. Oh, well, thank you. We're istopubs when our money spends the same. That's right. It's funny how that works, huh? Anybody going and spending a dime at Target this year? I'm not. I'm definitely not. I'm not spending a dime at Target. Why not, Loki? Because they made those little tuck fucking swimsuits for 1-year-olds. And I'm like, no, you don't get my money. You don't get my money, bitches. I ain't doing that. No, you pay for your actions. That is so fucked up. I'm not getting into that this morning. I'm not. That'll just put me right off my Christmas spirit and piss me off. Eggnog is dairy, snot. Eggnog is dairy. God help me. And depending on what kind of job we have, we may have more money to spend than those who won't work for corporations. So I said earlier, I've got like half a dozen DMs on Twitter talking about how I'm not going to have a Christmas this year, Loki. Things are really bad. This and this is happening. And I get it. I understand. This year, because of all them, I killed Christmas. That is what has screwed me up. I feel like I have killed Christmas. And Eris has done an absolutely wonderful job of filling in the blanks of this is what we can do and this is how we can do it and da-da-da-da-da. But I had to ask for help this year. I had to open up about health stuff. My kidneys are fucked, pretty much is the answer I keep getting. My kidneys are expiring, going the way of the dodo bird, quicker than others because of not taking care of myself. It's my fault. You know, for years, I didn't take care of myself. I just gave up. I gave up. I didn't care. I put on this happy face and I just didn't care. I walked around with a smile on my face and a song in my heart when I didn't have a song in my heart. And now I had to ask for help. I had to open up about everything and ask for help and let people know, hey, something's wrong with me. They're trying to figure it out. They're trying to look into what's going on. I'm having all these tests. I'm going through all this shit. I've got to pay for this shit because some of it's not covered. The other part is the deductible I have to pay. I killed Christmas this year for me and Ashley. You know, last year we got a damn jukebox last year. And we got it on Black Friday, but we got a jukebox. What kind of juke? It's a big Trolla. It's like a big Trolla roll around jukebox that you can play records on. No, it doesn't have the auto arms and shit. It's just like you just put the record in there and put the player on and let it go. But I mean, it's a nice little jukebox. Who hasn't always wanted a little jukebox for themselves? Well, we got one last year. We can't do anything like that this year. We can't. Just the money's not there. A song in your heart? What's that? Shelly, man, you ain't lying. You ain't lying. This isn't a poo-poo on me story. I'm just trying to explain why I feel like I screwed up. I screwed things up. We're not gonna have it. We're not gonna have it. And of course, Eris is like, as long as we're together, as long as we, you know, and I get that. I get that. I understand that. I'm not so in the dumps that I'm like, no, man, it's ruined, man, it's screwed, man. I'm trying. I just feel like I brought down, and then I know I haven't. It's just hard not to feel like I derailed something that should have been a better experience. It's hard to imagine not having not done that. You know, she tells me, you know, she does what she does. And yes, listen to your good woman. Listen to the people that care about you. Eris isn't your typical wife. She doesn't yell. She doesn't scream. She doesn't. Sometimes she gets upset about stuff, but she's not your typical wife. She loves me more than I think she loves herself sometimes. Don't be a consumer for Christmas. Exactly. So every year we've been together, we've had a little contest. She gets me something, I get her something better. She finds out about that. She gets me something better. I get her something better, and so on and so on and so forth. Usually it is anything you can buy, I can buy for you better. And we have this little thing. We can't do that. We just can't. She blew me away last year with the jukebox. I was just like, she knew. She knows. You can Bluetooth it. You can do all kinds of stuff. And she never uses it. That was like, oh, it's an us present. Don't worry. She never uses it. I do. I'm the one who I put it on, and I'll be cooking or something because it's over in the kitchen. I'll put it on and be doing work and whatever. Who the hell's texting me this morning? Whoever it is, it ain't important. My humbug with that mushy love shit. She's a different kind of woman. I have a new hoodie coming from Salty Cracker. I'm happy with that. Dude. I'm not like, oh, it's ruined because I didn't get something. I don't care about that. I've gone Christmases where I've been alone and I haven't had anything. Or I might have bought myself something on like Xbox or some stupid shit like that. And been like, Merry Christmas, Loki. And gotten up and played a game or something. I've done that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not upset at me. I'm not upset at me because of something I think I should have gotten. I feel like I wish I could do more. You know, a half a dozen people rolling into your DMs saying, my Christmas is going to suck this year. Or we're having a real hard time. Or I don't know if we're going to be able to pay rent this year. Or I don't know if we're going to be able to do this. And I'm like, dude, I wish I could do more for everybody, especially after what people did for me. I really do. What in the shit is this? $9.99 super chat from Mexican Iron Man. Breaking. Attorneys for Mexican Iron Man This morning, I filed a $1 billion lawsuit against Stone Loki. So a guy who's afraid of a calming dog is suing me for $1 billion. Good luck with that. For defamation of character and excessive MILF ALF window jumping paro jokes. Well, they're not jokes. You see, here is the skinny. Here's the 411. Here's how it goes down, brother. You told me that you had a relationship with a hot MILF that turned out to be married. That wasn't me. That was you. You told me that you had this absolutely balls to the walls, crazy sex with this chick. And then like a week later, you said, you'll never believe what she told me. What did she tell you? She said it's complicated. I said, oh, fuck, she's married. And he goes, how did you know? How did you know she was married? And I said, because any woman that opens with it's complicated is married. Why? Because marriage complicates everything. So you brought that to me, and then I said something roundabout. I didn't come out and say it, but you said on Friday night, when you actually showed up to the Friday Night Late Show, you said you told the story and how you jumped out the window afterwards, making a joke. You were making a joke like, oh, I just, I bailed. I went out the window. Those were your words, Mike. Not mine, not Snowdub's, not Tom's, not Valiant's, not anybody else's words, but yours. We did not create the window jumping, Alf hating Mexican Iron Man. We just told the story that you told us. And you went in and confirmed it all and talked about it live on the internet. You dropped your off at her house. I dropped your off. Someone's a little shaky typing on the phone, aren't we? There was no window jumping. Go back and listen to the conversation. Go back and listen to that Friday night show. You said I was so ready to get out of that, I just bailed. I would have gone out the window. And that's where the window jumping thing came from, Mike. You created this. We helped by bringing up the topic, but you created this. So by all means, hit me with $1 billion. Hit me with $1 billion lawsuit. It's Christmas time, So I mean, that would be even better. Penny and everybody is giving Mexican Iron Man hugs. The good morning mics. I do believe that ends the okay, maybe I'll cut my lawsuit to 500 million. We can split it. How are we going to split $500 million of my money? I don't even have $500 million. Dude, do you know what I have in the bank right now? I got a 10. I got a 10 spot in the bank. That's what I got. I got $10 in my bank account. Good freaking luck. Oh, well, you got money on your credit cards, Loki, right? I have 2 credit cards. I have American Express and I have a Visa. Both are maxed. So good luck. Good luck, Mike. String that blood out of that turnip. Because, yeah. But it wasn't us, bro. It was you. You said stuff and we ran with it. That's the way it works. Oh yeah. I just gotta go back. I gotta go back and find it. Do you know how much shit is on this channel? I mean, multiple live streams, sometimes 8 a week, 9 a week for the last 5 years. Do you know how much shit is on this channel? Do you know how much stuff I've got to dig through to figure out like where I know start Friday nights. Just look up Mexican Iron Man and see if I can go through the videos and figure that out. Oh, you are very welcome. You are very welcome. I am broke until payday, which will be what, the 23rd? So I am broke until the 23rd. That is when I get paid, is the 23rd. Until then, all bets are off. Now, that does not mean that my wife does not have money, which she does. That just means that as far as Loki and Valhalla and Mornings of Mischief go, we get about $10 in the bank. That's not in savings. Now, I don't have like, hundreds of thousands of dollars on a credit card. No, I've got I think I've got $2,000 total, and that's it. I don't do credit cards. I didn't start rebuilding my credit until what, 2021, 2022. Mike's the one who got me to do that. Mike's the one who was like, okay, I'm going to send you a couple of options, sign up for all of them, see who gives you a card. And American Express was like, okay, we'll take a chance on you here. And I got an American Express card. And I built that. I only had like $250, I think, in the beginning. And I built that up and built it and built it and built it until now it's like $1,000. I've got $1,000 on there. I've also got $1,000 on a Visa card. So I'm simple. What can I say? Olds Gamer 72 Cutlass has gifted a Loki's Mornings of Mischief membership. That membership has gone to D Bud Martin. What is up, D Bud Martin? Good to see you, brother. How are you doing? And there he is right there in chat. Thank you, Olds Gamer 72 Cutlass, D Bud Martin, for the win. Good to see you, bro. I'm glad to see you here. Keep kicking ass. Keep taking names. Don't take any shit. And I love seeing you around on other channels. Every time what up, D-Bud? Hail, D-Bud. So this one is just for you, Old Gamer, 72 Cutlass, and D-Bud Martin. We have another army on standby, ready to take everything out. This one is just for you, Sko! The little hobbits running into battle is the cutest damn thing I think you're ever going to see. Joe Powers, the Rubidar, throwing out the fireballs this morning. You guys have been great this morning. I think absolutely. Hell yeah. Oh, Skull and Tuck and Row. I think the big thing is that you've got to open up a little bit. If you want to do this Christmas thing, you got to open up a little bit and you got to let it in. Whether that is through Peanuts and Snoopy. I absolutely love Snoopy. Snoopy's my boy. Snoopy, hang on. Yeah. My boy Snoopy. Watching that. Bro, thank you. Seriously, man. Thank you so very much. And you are keeping the lights on, literally. Olds Gamer 72 Cutlass. The month of December is absolutely positively yours, my friend. Thank you so very much. Seriously. At least Loki has a credit card. Mixon Iron Man has had all his cards canceled because he let his girlfriends max them all out. That is true. That is true. The Puerto Rican girlfriend that maxed out his Black Amex card. And right now he's going, oh shit, I did tell them about that. Holy shit. I have 2 cards myself. One I use, I don't 100% trust the site. And the other, only use there. Anytime I use one, I pay it off in a month or 2. Best practice. That's what I used to do. And then it got away from me. Now I pay the minimum payments. It's funny because I pay the minimum payments, and then like 2 days later, it's like half of what I paid went on interest. So, oh, God help me. And I'm not bitching. Look, 5 years ago, I had absolutely nothing. But I did have a roof over my head. And I fought tooth and nail to keep that roof over my head. I put up a little Christmas tree, a little tiny one, put little ornaments on it. I did my best to try and fight my way out of the situation I was in. And I did. I did. And I know that you're like, but Loki, you've got like little action figures up there and you got this and da 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 da. And this is just stuff. A lot of this, like that guitar back there, I've had that forever. All these games, I had them before I moved here. A lot of it's been carryover. The records is something that I started before I moved back to Texas. I think I had like 12, maybe a dozen, maybe 2 dozen records when I moved back to Texas. I'd started kind of roundabout collecting and looking at stuff that was hard to get. But that took time. It took work. It took sweat. Sometimes you gotta fight. So I get it. Don't think that anybody that has sent me a DM and been like, I need some help, Loki, or did it. Don't think I don't care. I do. How do you know I do? Because I was there and I get it. And it sucks. It sucks, especially when you're alone. If you are not alone, Christmas is coming and it looks rough. Take heart in the fact that you have family and you have people there to surround yourself with. Some people don't have that. They don't have anything. They might just be living with a roof over their head, and that's it. They might not have a roof to call their own. They might be staying with a buddy because, you know, their place got flooded out or destroyed or whatever. Be thankful for the grace that has been given. Be grateful for the people in your life. Be grateful for the friends you have. There's so many people around here that I love to death that I call friend. Mark the Infinitely Tired, Chris Persia, Mary, Arwen, Arlena, Daryl, Culture, Mike. Yes, even Mike, Snowdub. All those crazy guys over at the Cotton Connection. Where is he? Where is he? I'm looking for him. Where the hell are you? Where did you go? Where did you go? Damn it. Cotton. There we go. This guy right here. I want to tell you something. Snowdub is a really close friend of mine. I love him to death. And Cotton gives him shit. Cotton gives me shit sometimes. But Cotton absolutely loves him. And Cotton would do anything for him. He'd fight for him. He'd fight tooth and nail. He'd go in swinging. People like that in your life are the things that we need to be thankful for. People like this guy, who is the grouchiest get off my lawn motherfucker I think I have ever met in my life, that also cares and would do anything for you. Even more so than this guy can get grouchy sometimes. Anima over Pop Culture Minefield. I absolutely love her to death. I love hanging out with her. I really enjoyed when we had the opportunity to do like some of those House of the Dragon videos together, where we were doing the live streams. I absolutely loved getting to do that. I loved getting to hang out with her. She reminds me of my 7th grade science teacher, Miss Montgomery, who was from, I think she was from Germany or Austria. I think she was from Austria, but the accent was there. You know, oh, Loki, I need you to do this and this today. And I probably sound like a Mexican when I say that, because I can't do that. I can't sound like her. I can't. Snowdog with a $2 super chat. Skull and tuck and roll. El Perro is a bad dog. Bad dog. What's up, brother? Good morning. It's good to see you. I'd do anything for the son of a bitch. Anything. I'd fight tooth and nail for him. If he was like, Loki, we need to go to war. Let's freaking go to war. Let's freaking go to war. That's the first thing I would say. We need to go to war, Loki. Let's saddle up. Lock and load, bitches. Let's go. Why? Because he would do it for me. And there's something to be said about loyalty and friendship and being able to trust the people that you work with. And he's one of those people. He is. More so than anything, knowing what I know about all the shit that's happened behind the scenes, which is his story to tell, not mine. Just saying that it could have been really easy for him to go, no, I'm going to sell out and I'm going to do this because I want views and I want to be popular, Loki. And he didn't. He didn't turn on the people that care about him. He didn't turn on the people that backed him up and supported him. He said, fuck you. I'm not doing that. And you can't buy that. You can't buy that. You can't gift that. Can't teach that. That's just something inside of you that turns and says, no, hell no. That ain't happening. We're going to war. Whose car are we taking? We'll get in my warthog. Daryl, we going to war? I'll get my bagpipes. That's right. That's right. Okay, I'm going to get out of here. It's been sappy enough. I hope you have a good Christmas. I do. Whoever you are, wherever you are, whether it's a Hanukkah, whether it's Christmas, whether it's holiday spirit, whatever the fuck it is, you deserve that. To be able to sit down and have a cup of eggnog or have a cup of flavored coffee or whatever. Chocolate, hot chocolate, hot chocolate. With your marshmallows. Be great. Be great this holiday season. Be excellent to each other this holiday season. Always speak friend to enter. You know, I got a mat right over there. I've got a mat that my good friend Chris Persia gave me when he came down to see us that says always speak friend to enter. Every time you walk in this office, always speak friend to enter. Take care, everybody.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.